All right. Probably gonna have to adjust the audio on the game because it's kind of loud in my head right now. So give me 1 second. That's the game volume. There we go. We'll see about moving the camera just a second. Okay, let's get one started so I can get into the settings. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do normal. This will be thrilling. Or it won't. Because I didn't get to edit the name. That's okay. Let's see here.
You will arrive along the old road. It winds with a troubling serpent-like suggestion through the
Let's try
corrupted
that
countryside.
for the game volume. Let's speed this through. Okay. So we're starting a new game, new campaign. And we start out with, I think, just 2 characters. We have to make it through this little first little batch of the road before we get to the town. Good variety games of the week. That's indeed the case. All right, so we start out with a Crusader who's... Yes. I don't really need the tutorial. We start out with a Crusader who's kind of like a tanky... He can either be a tank or a damage dealer. He actually has, I think, some healing abilities too. But mainly he's to soak up all the damage. And then this guy, Highwayman, he's designed to do the damage. He has some range, he has some attack. The cool thing about this game is depending on where the players are placed, they can hit different people depending on if they're using ranged or melee weapons and things like that. So it's neat. It's a really neat game. The depth of the different things that come out of it, the stress, the light levels, the challenges and stuff. It's really neat. And also, of course, the permadeath factor. So if one of them dies, they die. So we're just moving along. So when you're hallway, you can click around. We're looking for sneaky stuff. This light level, the lighter it is, the less bad things happen. And the better we are at being able to see stuff. As the light goes down, we can get encountered by monsters more, and also we get better loot. So there's advantages to low light. There's also disadvantages. Okay, so they take it in turn depending on the character's speed. This guy is usually really fast. Because he's in the second position here, if you notice, he's got 3... Oops, he's got 3... Hang on. I think I can look at his info. Maybe afterwards. Because he's in position 2, he can use this ability to attack anyone in the enemy's first or second position. So this will hit him, this first guy, with a melee attack. This one is just a ranged attack that hits 3 people in a line. It has benefits and drawbacks. Right now, I'm just going to hit him with the ranged weapon and see if we can get him. 11 damage. He crit him. And he's bleeding, so he's going to take 2 damage per round. He died before he even got there. So we'll get to see what loot we got. We got some gold. Cool. So these are the character stats. So they've got special abilities. These quirks are either good or bad. And the abilities will do different things depending on what spot they're in. So his preferred position with these abilities is either in the second or third position, and he can attack more people in the second position on the enemy team. And a whole bunch of different things that we'll get into this as we need to. The Crusader's got some other abilities too. He's got a lot of health, not at great speed. He's not going to move fast, and his dodge is not as good as this guy's dodge. So. but he prefers to stick at the front and deal damage in the front. So we'll just keep on moving along. So that was stress that came up. When things happen, when they're in bad environments or something like that, stress gets the characters just kind of nervous. When their stress meter fills up, their resolve gets tested, which can either come up as a good thing or a bad thing, depending on the roll of the dice. And after that, if it's a bad thing, if they accumulate more stress, they can actually die from stress. So stress is bad. So let's just keep on going. We have to interact with one of these. So if there's traps, this guy can disarm traps best. So we'll have him interact with things. Recently camped here. We'll just look inside. Some things that are interactive, if you put special items in them, you get special items back out. So the light level just went down. The more we walk, the more the light level goes down. So there's more stress, and monsters can get more crits. We might get some stuff. Okay, so I could use my pistol to shoot one of the guys in the back. So I could shoot him with a pistol. Or I can just go in and attack him straight up. So this guy is considered a large character, so he takes up 2 spots. So even though this guy can hit in the first 2 positions, this guy is in the first 2 positions. So either I take him out quickly or I hit the ranged guy. Ranged guys are annoying as heck, so I'm going to try to hit the ranged guy, I think. Yeah, let's hit the ranged guy. Okay, half damage, not bad. So this is his main attack, melee weapon. I can do some other things. I can try to stun him. I can also increase the light and mark myself. So basically marking yourself doesn't put a taunt on you, but it makes it where other people would want to attack you to get better hits. But if your protection goes up by 20%. So it's a trade-off. It's basically try to soak up the damage from the other guys if there's anything bad. Right now I'm just going to try to smite this first guy. Not great. He's going to shoot all of us. Okay. That shot lowered the dodge. Ow! So that guy shot point blank and knocked him out of position. So you can reposition, but it costs you your action and your turn. Right now, I think I'm just going to hit this guy and hope I get him to bleed. There we go. So he'll take 6 damage over the next several rounds. We missed, which is good. Let's go ahead. We could try to stun him. We won't do as much damage, but we might stun this guy. He is debuffed quite a bit. He's losing 3 speed, so we might be able to stun him. Let's see. Let's see if we can stun him. We did. Okay, so he's stunned, so he'll take the next round off. Now it's harder to stun him the next time around. We're going to try to hit him again and get him to bleed more. 4 damage per round. So he's going to die in 2 rounds regardless. So now I can focus on the next dude. I want to be able to use this guy's range. So I'm going to swap places with him so that this guy's range can do something. And he's going to die next turn anyways because he's bleeding out. So we'll shoot this guy. Knocked him dead. Corpses can block the line if there's anything there, but he's in the back, so it won't matter. And this guy's going to die anyways, so it doesn't matter. I guess we'll try to get the experience. Anyways, so we got some loot. We got a move stone. So if there are abilities that we have that can move people's positions, this will help us with that. It costs us 1 speed. It's honestly kind of junk. These are useful for upgrading the town. Swordsman's Crest. for the Crusader, which we have. So it increases his damage, but reduces his healing skills, which we're not really using. We don't have any healing skills in this guy, so we could use that. And then some more loot. We'll take it. And we did it. We made it to the end. There's nothing else to adventure in this place, so we'll go to the hamlet. Oh, I didn't loot the chest. I didn't loot the chest. So this guy picked up a quirk while he was in this mission. Could be good or bad. It's good. Robust. He's resistant to disease, which is good. When their resolve XP goes up, they level up. So a couple more missions and then we'll level up. But now we'll get back to go to the town, see about upgrading it and getting new people into our group.
Squalid hamlet, these corrupted lambs. They are yours now, and you are bound to them.
So to win the game, we have to defeat all these bosses and things. Which the bosses are hard. Yep. Okay. So Stagecoach, this is where we can get new people. And I have preferences of things I like. There's some combos that work really well. We can only pick up 2 more right now, which is fine. We can pick up a Seeker, a Vestal, and a Plague Doctor. Both of these, this one is primarily a healer. She's got a Torn Rotator, so she's already doing less damage. This is primarily a healer. She's got a healing ability. It doesn't have the party heal. We might want to try to unlock that if we can. This one can do healing, but it's really small. It's not really great. Where's the healing one? This one. It heals for 1. But it can cure bleeds and blights, which is good. This guy primarily uses poison. He blights people, and when he poisons them down, they can die very quickly. But you have to be able to poison them. Anyone that's resistant to blight is just he's useless then. It does sound a bit Hanumanji. I don't know who the narrator is, but the voice is very, very capturing. So we'll take both these because we need people. So we'll take the 2 people. We can upgrade this to get more people. So like increase the number of available heroes each time to 3. Increases the size of our roster to 12. So we can hold 9 people right now. We'll be able to upgrade that, and we will soon. I like having lots of people to rotate in and out. Number of heroes to 3. We've got a group. We can stay with that right now. Although we might want 3 for next time. We'll probably do this. Let's look at the rest of the hamlets first before we do that, but we probably will. Ancestors' Memories. These are just the sort of cutscenes that we've skipped. Yep. This is the trinket place. This is where we can buy equipment. We have nowhere near enough money to buy even the basic stuff. But we can upgrade the number of items available and the quality. Oh, sorry. Not the number of items. The cost and the number of items. We can't upgrade the quality. Quality is random. But this is where we need those crests and the different items that we pick up along the way. So we might do that too. And then the graveyard is where all the people who died go. But we're okay. So these are the next places that we can access. These are places to the tavern and the abbey will get rid of stress. The sanitarium will get rid of quirks. Either get rid of bad ones or bolster good ones at the cost of money. And also where we can cure diseases if we get diseases. And then the guild and the blacksmith are where we upgrade abilities and weapons. Because right now, they've got the basic weapons. But we can upgrade these and abilities later on. So that's all we've got. We can't really do much right now. We can give this guy that Crusader trinket because he's not healing, so we might as well give him more damage. And no one else is moving, so that's fine. And make sure that this guy's in the proper place. So this weapon here only works if he's in one of the front 3 positions. So if he's in the back, he can't use this weapon. So we might want to move him in the back and put the healer. Oh, excuse me, move in position 3, put the healer in the last position because she won't be able to use that. But honestly, her abilities here aren't great. I'd rather the ones that are locked right now. So we're just gonna have to go with what we have. So we will go ahead and upgrade this, so we get new people next time. And we can get better recruits once we upgrade the other places. So I'll get more recruits there. And I guess we'll save the rest. We could sell this, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Okay, let's go on a mission. So there's a couple of places we can go. This place we can't go. This is the actual dungeon place. So you build up along the way and defeat a lot of the bosses before you try to head in here. What's neat about this game is you can leave at any time, and the only drawback is stress. You pick up stress. As soon as you come back to the main hamlet, your guys heal up, so that's fine. So sometimes if you've collected a lot of good stuff, it might be better just to leave, so that you keep what you have. But we'll see. Okay, so we're gonna go into the ruins. This is the first mission we can. It's just a scout, so go through all the places in the map, explore 90% of the rooms, and we'll get these items if we actually do complete the mission. Let's go ahead and put our guys in the order we want them. The usual suspects. And we'll go ahead into the spooky place. Oh, now we buy provisions. So this is a short mission, which means it's only going to require like maybe 10 rooms. We don't need to like camp, spread it over a couple days. So we don't need to bring a lot. We do need to bring food because food allows us to reheal and also to double back. Because when you backtrack, you lose more hunger quickly. So we'll probably take maybe 10 of those. We need some torches. 8 torches, maybe 10. And now these items are random items that we can use either on ourselves or in special interactive things. So these counter poisons and blights. This stops bleeding. This to cure disease, cleanse things. These keys open up chests. Usually good to have a couple keys. Holy water will help increase resistances, but we already have one of those. We'll use it for interactives. Soothing the mind. Shovels are good to clear debris and also to like dig up graves or something. We'll take a few of each of these, just because we like to interact with stuff. Take another one of those. And we'll take 12 half food. Okay, that's good. So it cost us a bunch, but hopefully we're going to get money back from this if we don't forget to loot chests like I did. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. So okay, so we're in the starting area and we're going to go ahead. Sometimes, if we're lucky, we can scout. But we can't scout. So we want to try to explore all the rooms if we can, because could be goodies all the way through. So we'll go up. We'll have to pick a direction. We probably will have to double back at some point, and then we'll end up here. So we want to move to the next big room. So we're just going to keep going across. Sometimes, if you're close enough, you can see if traps appear. But it's like, here's an item.
Wealth
So we'll go ahead and loot this item. It's an extra torch.
beyond measure.
It's good. I don't know if I'd call it wealth beyond measure, but that's fine. So our light went down. I'm going to leave it at this because we don't really need to worry about light at this point. We're still okay. Ooh. Okay. So now we go. Sally the healer goes first. Not what we needed. An orc walks into a club. Was it his own club? An orc walks into a club. I don't know. An orc walks into a club. He takes 10 damage. He walks into a club and takes 10 damage. It's about right. Alright, so this ability here, that's good. He takes 10 damage. I feel like you can chain that and keep going with it somehow. So we don't need to heal anyone, so we'll just go ahead and do some attack. It doesn't do much damage, but it does stun, so we'll pick the farthest one to stun. There we go. He's stunned, so he'll miss his turn. This guy, what is his abilities again? He can poison, and he can blade. Okay, so he can do a bunch of stuff. So we will go ahead. So these are skeletons. So if you notice, they don't bleed. 200% resistance to bleed. They're not going to bleed. So doing anything that causes bleed is not that great. So we'll just go ahead and pistol the guy that's stunned. He's stunned, and we miss him. That's called getting XCOM'd. But that's okay. Let's see. So we can blight. Are these guys resistant to blight? They are not. These guys will get totally blighted. Really poorly. Really well, excuse me. They will do poor. We can shuffle them. We don't need to do that. Let's just blight them. Let's blight the first guy. So he's blighted. He's going to take 5 damage per round, which is a ton. He's going to miss. Excellent. So we can attack. This actually allows us to attack on both of them. He's nearly dead. He's going to die on his next round, so I don't really got to worry about him. This guy, we want to try and kill. So let's go ahead. We do 15% damage against the unholy, which I'm pretty sure skeletons are unholy. So, yep. Bam. Smite. When you do a critical attack, you get a bolster to your stress, so your stress will go down if you have it. He's going to die already, so I don't really need to do much, but we'll do it for the damage. Leveling up. 550 gold. And there's a chest, which I'm not going to forget. So it's an unlock strongbox, so I don't need to use my key. I'll just open it. Got an extra shovel, a jade, and a citrine. Each of these will just sell automatically when we get back for gold. Some are worth more than others. These are middling. So we'll go to the next room. Okay, this is why we have a shovel. If we didn't use a shovel, we'd have to use our hands, and that would damage all of us and cause stress and lose light. So we will use a shovel to automatically clear it. Let's take a look at that map. Okay, and we keep going. Bad guys. So we're still at the second light level, so that's okay. We surprised them. They weren't expecting this. These are all unholy, and that guy is a pain because he tries to induce stress. We don't want stress. Stress is bad. So I could reshuffle people and maybe try to stun him. Although I think I might just try to blight. I could blight one of these two, or I could try to blight this guy. And I think I'm going to blight this guy. Because he's just annoying. So I could grape shot all of these, which would do a couple damage to all 3 of them. Might not be bad. Or I could just try to one-shot some of these. He's not going to one-shot him because even if he crits, he probably won't get a full damage. He's taking 4 damage, so he's got 8 damage on him. I could maybe get him down. Or I could just do little shots of both. Let's see if we can knock him out. 6 damage. That won't do it. Let's see if we can do a stun. We can. This guy is just in pain. He's not doing anything. Okay, let's go ahead and smite one of these. So our minimum damage is 8 to 15 with this attack. So we should be able to one-shot kill him if we hit. Bam. Nice. So he's stunned. He's not going to get to go. He's going to slash and miss. Good. He's going to die. That's good. Oh no. Ow. We can't shoot him because he's too close, so we'll have to use this, even though he won't bleed. That's fine. 8 damage. He's got 2 hits left. Let's blight him. Oof. And that gives us enough time to heal our front guy. Cool. And now take him out. Whew. 20 damage. So we got some gold, and the jade, and a bust. Those are used for upgrading the town. Okay. Alright, so... Oh, we get to scout. We have a 25% chance to scout, so that's just roll the dice. So we've got a battle with treasure in this room. We've got a battle with a curios. That's the little item we interact with. These are traps. Let's go for the treasure first. We're going to be greedy and go for the treasure first. So yeah, our light level went down to the 3rd section. So our stress increases faster. Monsters are more accurate and cause more damage. We can get surprised, but we do get better loot. So maybe it's beneficial. Who knows? So we got a key and 8 crests. That's good. Now I probably will not go into this last room in dark, because that's going to be a bit much. These guys aren't the greatest of level. Although they have been doing quite a good amount of damage. We do have a battle coming up. Let's play it safe this first battle. We'll play it safe. Play it safe. So this guy causes a ton of bleeds. This guy is annoying, and this guy stresses. So our shot's going to go first. Let's see if we can again. Oof, that was not good. We wasted our turn because he's our main damage dealer. All right, we're going to try to do some stuff to blight. Let's blight this front guy so that he dies quickly. So this guy's going to try to use special magic to push us. We didn't get pushed, thankfully. We took a little damage there, but actually I'm going to try to stun this guy. Because I'd rather not get too many bleeds going this first try. I'm going to try to knock him out first time. Now he's not unholy, so we won't do double damage or 15% extra damage, but we still should be able to knock him out if we hit him. There we go. So doctors in the Black Plague wore the beak mask because they put herbs and things in the tip of the beak. They thought protecting themselves from bad smells saved them from the plague. But of course it was just the fact that they covered the nose and mouth. Reason to be happy we live in modern times. Yeah, exactly. So the plague beak mask was to protect their nose. Or they put things in the tip of the nose. Well, I guess that means that when they were, interacting with patients, they had a more pleasant experience because it didn't smell as bad. Let's see. We're going to go ahead and plague. Actually, we're going to disorient this guy. Hopefully stun him and also clear out this corpse. Yeah, there we go. He missed his turn. We can shoot him or stab either of them. Let's shoot him. Okay. Yeah. And we'll go ahead and stun. This person is resistant to stuns for one more round. So if we try to stun, we're probably going to miss. Let's stun this guy. If we can. Okay. And now, so he's not going to attack. Let's go ahead and smite this one. Not quite dead. I'd like to kill this guy. So we're going to go ahead and knife him. I do love the animation of this game. Its animation is really, really good. What's Plague? And we'll use this time to heal. This guy's got a lot of HP, so we'll heal our Plague Doctor. And he just dies. So we got some anti-venom and some gold. And we've got a chest. So what we'll do is we'll use a key on the chest. And it unlocks a hidden compartment. So we get a journal page, which I don't really know if we need those things. A debuff stone. We can sell that. It's not... If we had a lot of debuff stuff, we might, but a citrine. Oh yeah, we're out of room. We'll use the last torch. Just free up the room. And we'll keep going. So we're here. We'll go around, we'll loop back, and then we'll double back. So that's why we'll need the food, because we're going to have to loop around. So we've got a trap coming up. Let's take a look and see which one of our people is best at traps. So not her, not him. It's definitely the highwayman. So he's going to go over here. See, there's that trap there. And he's going to have a 50% chance to disarm it. And hopefully not die. There's a way to increase storage capacity. Sadly, no. This is all the room you get. So when you have to pack up for several days worth of travel, you also have to pack firewood. 1 firewood for each day you have to stay. So you have to trade off, and you have to maybe not take things. And there'll be times when I actually won't pick up gold because it's not even worth half the other things I'm picking up. So yeah, it's a trade-off. You often, later on in the later game, you end up leaving a whole bunch of stuff behind just because it's not worth taking. And although you might say, well, what about these bandages and stuff? Honestly, later on, these things will come in handy because you'll need them in fights too. Hey, there we go. So yeah, sadly, there's no way to increase the capacity. You have to make choices. This game's all about choices, which is, it's fun. I like the fact that you're stuck with what you get. Okay, let's go down. We'll go down here, and then we'll double back, which is why we'll need the food. Another trap. We will have to be careful because traps can re-engage coming back. All right, so we have a battle coming up. We might get better loot. We can always use a torch while we're fighting, so let's try it. All right, so I've got 3 unholies. This guy, man, he shoots an arrow that's painful, so we're gonna blight him and hopefully knock him out quickly. I could try to shoot him, hopefully not miss, or I could grape shot several of these, maybe do some damage to them, lower their crits. I'm probably gonna miss, that's the problem. Let's try it. Yeah, see, I missed the last guy. That's okay. This is gonna be an arrow. Ow! Oof. Ow. 9 damage. Okay, you're healing. Not a lot. I might try to do this. Because I might be able to knock out 2? Maybe? Maybe I do this. It raises the light level, and I mark myself. Now let's do this zealous accusation. It's a ranged attack. It'll hit 2 of them, the front 2. And we'll save this for the next round. Okay, didn't kill them outright, but I think my next grape shot will. So there we go. 2 dead. And he's going to die next round, which is good. Ow. And I don't have the ability to heal with him. But I can stun this guy, just for the heck of it. Clear the corpses. Okay, we're going to go ahead and heal this guy again. And he doesn't need to do this. It's good because he's going to miss. Let's try this. There we go. Okay, so we got 2 more busts, which is good. Another citrine and 4 more crests. Cool. So the crests stack up to 12. The busts stack might just be to 4. Maybe it's 6. I don't remember. And then there's deeds as well. Yeah, we haven't got any of those. Okay, so let's see what this is. Holy Fountain, an ornate fountain of holy purport. So we could put things in here and maybe something will happen. Could be good things, could be bad things, or we could just touch it and maybe something will happen as well. So just real quick, let's take a look at our characters. I think the Holy Fountain like clears a bad thing. So for instance, it can clear a bad quirk. Honestly, I think I want him to go after it. I can't remember. Let's start using some of these items just to see if they do anything. So if we use Holy Water and Holy Fountain, probably not going to do anything. Oh, Divine Benefit. So it healed and reduced stress. That's fine. Okay, sure. So we now know that using Holy Water on this little holy item does that. Yeah, I guess we'll just keep going. Let's loop around. We'll double back, but we're greedy. We want to look through here. So we got another holy water, more food, and a portrait. Okay, so we can only take that much at the moment. Food will heal, so I'm actually going to eat the food on this guy. This debuff stone is not spectacular. I lose the speed. I could just put it on someone to free up the space. Let's see, is there anyone whose speed is already bad? I mean, his speed is already bad. So he's not really going to go fast anyways. But does his abilities create debuffs? Not really. So he's not really a good one to put stuff on either. This person doesn't do debuffs. None of my people really do debuffs. He does. But I don't really want to lower his speed because his speed is what allows him to shoot first. So I can either, because I want the portrait. We want to collect these. Don't really need this, but that's okay. We probably won't need this. Probably won't. Okay, so we'll, as opposed to going backwards, because walking backwards is worse than turning around for reasons unknown. So this stress is going to go up because we're on a double back. We'll use another torch. And we'll see. Go back through here. Ooh, See, there's a trap. There's a trap. There's a trap. Ah. Traps re-enable when you go backwards. See, now they're hungry. This is what happens when you start moving around and taking too long. The party gets hungry. So each of them are going to eat one food. And if you don't, then they lose health. So we'll go ahead and do that. Okay. And we'll go to this room. All right. Loot. We got more food, which we don't need. Some gold and some onyx. So we'll take what we can. Again, I will feed these people any food. And the onyx is 500 gold's worth, which is quite a lot. So we will take and ditch some stuff here. I don't remember how much we're going to get for these items. I mean, we could sell some of these, but we might need them later on. How much is... we'll leave the onyx. We'll leave the onyx. I know it's 500, but I don't want to get rid of my items just yet. My guys are really weak. they're not big guys yet. Okay, quest is completed because we reached 90% of the rooms, but we're not done exploring yet, so we're going to keep on adventuring. There isn't anything in this room. So this is what I mean by we could leave at any time because we finished. But we're going to keep looking because there might be more goodies. You never know. Let's see. Still looking for loot. There's an obstacle. Clear with a shovel. And increase our torch one more. Ah, see? One more battle with one more loot chest. And we surprised them. Now, there are 4. This guy we know causes a lot of pain. This guy is huge on stress. So we need to get rid of him. And this guy's a tanky dude. So we need to start knocking these guys out really quickly. So because of that, I'm not going to grape shot this, I don't think. Those guys are pretty low in health. This guy's probably going to miss, though. How much could I do damage-wise? Alright, I'm going to try to shoot the stun. Oh, we critted him. That's good. That's good. We'll take that. I don't need to heal anyone. I will stun this guy at the back if I can. Good. We can plague someone. I can either plague this guy at the back for 4 or one of these guys at the front for 5. Let's plague this guy at the front because he's got a lot of tanky armor. And then we will smite this guy. Oh, almost killed him. Almost killed him. Ow. That hurt. Oof. Okay. I could grape shot. Definitely kill him. Do some damage to these. Or I think I'm going to shoot him. There we go. I'm going to heal. Highwayman. Ooh. Big heal. Love that. Miss. Ow. Man, the sound effects, the arrow visuals, just everything just makes you wince when you look at it. He's blighted. He's going to get 10 more damage, so he'll die to blight in 2 rounds. He's not quite dead yet, but I think I can get him with one of the other dudes. This guy is not dead yet, but I think I can plague grenade him. And now, oh, he resisted the blight. That's unfortunate. Ow! Stop that. Let's do our double attack on this guy. Oh, he's down to 1 HP. Missed. Let's try to plague him again. There we go. Now he's going to die next turn. And he's going to die. Let's just shoot them all. Bam. Nice. Look at that. We got more goodies. And we can unlock this chest with one of our keys. And take our goodies. So we need to clear out some space for these crests. Let's ditch something that's not going to cost much. So that's 30, that's 25. That's 20 right there. So let's ditch. Yeah, let's ditch these. We'll take those. Cool. So we've explored everything. We've gotten everything. We're done. So we can head back. So we finished the quest. Collected a lot of loot. I did leave some things behind because, again, I wasn't paying attention. Okay. Yep. A lot of loot. These are all good for upgrading the town. And we made 4,000 gold from that, plus 3,000. So we did come out ahead. Not a lot ahead, but we did come out ahead. The more we go into it, the longer the level is, the more gold we'll get from it. So it's okay. They all got some quirk. This guy got a potentially positive quirk. Chance to turn any miss into a hit. Okay. Maybe some sort of reroll. +1 speed if your health goes below 150%. That's good. So you can attack faster if you are bad. Unholy hater. So he does more damage against the unholy, and he's not as stressed fighting the unholy, which is good. Our healer got a bad one. +20% stress if your health is below 50%. So if you get hurt, she gets more stressed. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. We don't need to do the Butcher Circus. This is a DLC thing. We're not going to bother with. Cool. So we're going to keep doing this. They're not too bad with stress. They stayed pretty healthy. But we can relieve stress either in the tavern here. We can send him to a bar to gamble or to a brothel. And we can upgrade these as well to increase the recovery and decrease the cost as well, which we don't really need to do this at the moment. And then there's the Abbey. So depending on if someone is sort of a holy person or not, they will do better in these places or not in these places, sort of thing. So they can meditate, pray, or flagellate. Which this dude, the caretaker, is always in one of these places, and he's just always there to annoy. Yeah, we can upgrade him as well in the same way, but all of our guys are pretty good for right now. We can see if there's any new recruits. So we've got a Houndmaster, which I like these guys. They have a dog that attacks. A really cool dog that does a bunch of different attacks. He can be tanky if he needs to, but he's also good at setting up bleeds, which is pretty good too. So I definitely want one of these. These are pretty good. Musketeer, it's okay. It's a damage dealer, sits in the back and shoots. I feel like I get XCOM'd way more with this type of character. Like someone who's supposed to be a good shooter and just keeps missing when they shouldn't be. And then Antiquarian. This Antiquarian, excuse me. When you take this person along on your missions, you pick up little items, which I can't remember what they're called, but they sell for a great deal of money. So if you need money, you take this person out. She doesn't do a ton of damage. She's more just a support person, but does do a lot of money making. So we might take her out on the next turn just for stuff. So we'll take all three of these, because we can always get rid of people, but we want to have stuff. I might have to see if there's a better place for the camera, but we'll keep doing that. Okay, trinkets. Are there any good trinkets? Not really. Nope, not really. We could sell ours if we wanted to. So we could sell each of these for 750. So these common trinkets are 750 gold. So something to remember when trying to decide if we want to keep things or not. We do want to upgrade things, but maybe we'll want to wait to upgrade them. I don't know. Let's see. We don't need to increase the roster size yet. Each of these places needs different items to upgrade. So this one place needs busts and crests. This place needs portraits and crests. The wagon needs just crests. The stagecoach needs deeds and crests. So a bunch of different things. I think we're good to go though for another mission. We'll probably try out some more new guys here, just to kind of start leveling them up. So let's go on another mission. So we've leveled up our ruins, so we can choose a bunch of different missions now. We can't go to these other places just yet, but that's okay. They've got some really ugly things in them. So we get to choose. We can have a mission where we go fight all of the big corner room battles. This will give us gold, some deeds, and an item that's only for the Hylian, but we don't have a Hylian yet, so we might skip that. Another scouting mission gives us deeds and a buckle for the highwaymen, which we do have a highwayman. And more crits, but less things. This is another exploration. This one does more. This is a medium one, so we will have to camp. We'll get more gold, portraits, and a move amulet. Uncommon move amulet. And this one is also medium. We get crests and medic's boots for the musketeer. Now this I don't understand, because we have a musketeer. Her medic abilities are really not that fantastic, but I mean, it's either that or this. I don't really care about move amulets, so maybe we'll do this one. But we will swap out some people to level them up. And we also want some money as well. So let's take off. Let's leave the Plague Doctor. We probably want to bring our Houndsman. And I'd like to bring this person as well, because I want to make money. So let's see. We should take our tank, and we don't really have anyone else who's good at healing. This person, her healing ability is locked right now, so we can't heal with her. This person could heal. So I guess we could do... Setting up the position is always the hardest thing. It's the most important thing too. That's only if he's in the last position. So why don't I put him here? Let's go ahead and take out the newbies. This is probably not a great idea. So we've got someone who can heal a little bit. but is also supposed to be able to do damage. We'll see. Does have more damage in the ruins, which is where we're going. We'll bring her along because she'll be able to do get us more money. Bring him along for damage, and we'll bring our tank along for tankiness. So, okay, let's go with this. And this is a medium one, so this will take one extra round. Okay. So depending on who we bring along for characters, they have extra items that they always come with. So like the Crusader always has a holy water. The Houndsmaster always has these dog treats that he can give his dog to make him do better. The skeleton key always comes from the Antiquitarian, and the bandage comes from the Musketeer. So we'll start with some shovels. Always good to have some shovels. We'll need food. We'll need several amounts of food because we're spending some time there. We'll need some torches. And we'll need to start bringing some other items along as well. Let's bring some keys. I mean, we've got one holy water. I kind of want to keep space too for other items. I think we're good for food there. As long as we don't double back too much, we should be okay. We'll bring another holy water. We've got 3 of each of these. I hope that's enough. That should be okay. Maybe we got some young guys. Let's take 2 more torches. Okay, we'll go with that. We'll go with this. This should be good. All right, on the mission. Medium mission. All right.
Pace out the halls of your lineage once familiar. Now.
All right. Doggo's going to help us. Ooh. So we will have to do some looping. We don't really want to have to double back too much though. So let's see. If we go down this way, we can go back here. We can go up, over, come back down. We will have to double back twice, I think. Let's see if we go this way. This way. Yeah, we have to double back several times if we did that. So I think if we do this, we double back once, twice. It just doesn't seem to be a good route to take without doubling back too many times. These are obstacles, which is places we need to use our shovel. So we might try to avoid using our shovels, maybe. I think we should go down and over. So we'll go down first. Obstacle right away. Shovel. How do you get a D&D player to go out with you? How do you get a D&D player to go out with you? You ask them for a D8. That's good. That's good. You ask them for a D8. A D8. Good gracious. Oh my gosh. Asks him for a date. Good gracious. Alright, we surprised some guys. What do we got here? A big dude who's taking up 2 spots, a knifey boy, and a shooty boy. So our dog can attack anyone and induce bleed, which is not high right now, but can do more damage later on. So the damage is minimal. We could just go ahead. He's likely to cause -1 damage. I think what we'll do is just have the dog attack the snipey guy at the back. And he missed. Dog, that's not what we needed. We can go ahead and blight someone. Let's blight this guy. He resisted all of it. Of course he did. So far, not going so well. I guess we'll just hit the big guy. And our sniper, we can snipe this guy and knock him back. We can debuff the guys at the back. Or we can just try to hit. Try to snipe the guy at the back. Okay, not bad. This is going to hurt. He's going to get knocked backwards. He resisted it. Good. Whew. That was close. Oh. That hurt. That hurt. Ow. See, this is the problem with having one of our damage dealers also have to heal. Is that now he has to heal, and he doesn't heal well. It's not going to be good. Okay. You need to start actually doing things. You know that? So I can increase our dodge. I think I need to blight first. I really need to blight. 1 damage for 3 rounds. That's not as great. Let's see if we can do it, though. 2 damage, and he blighted, so he's going to die next turn. Good. Hound. We can mark someone and then attack him next time. We'll mark him so that our hound will do more damage next time. Whew. It's always so stressful. So this doesn't do damage, but it does cause bleeds and stress. Ow. Okay, this guy was the worst guy. I should have killed him beforehand. Yes, so we could use our things to stop bleeding. I don't really want to do that just yet. I will buff ourselves now and help us dodge. And you are going to do some healing. You're going to heal the doggo. Ow. And you're now going to attack him, which he's marked, so he should take extra damage. Good. And he bleeds. He's going to die next turn. Excellent. Let's just keep hacking. Oh, good. Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Minor antique. These are the things I was talking about. Each of these is worth 500 gold, which is a lot. We just need to keep them. So we will ditch. I don't want to deal with the general pages right now. And we don't need the jade if we're going to take those things. So we'll take that. And I'll take those. See, this is where the challenge comes. You know, what items do you take? In order for these to be beneficial, you have to find more of them. If you don't find more of them, it's not beneficial. So I'm going to ditch the onyx and take the items. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if that was a smart move or if that was a dumb move. Okay. So we do have this. An ornate sarcophagus. It is slightly ajar. So we can try some of these items in here. Let's see what happens if we put medicinal herbs. So this is supposed to cleanse things. Maybe the sarcophagus has got bad stuff in it. Item has no effect. Okay, so we know that doesn't do anything. We'll try anti-venom. Does nothing. I really don't want to waste a bandage, but that's okay. Shovel? Do I use a shovel on the sarcophagus? Maybe we just take it. It's already empty. Okay. Okay. So we're here now. We need to go backwards. Yeah, the bleeding's going to hit him one more time. There we go. All right. Hopefully, we can get some more food or bandages, something along the way. All right. No, don't go in there. Oh. So the person just got a disease because they didn't wait. They got tetanus. So the accuracy and critical rating goes down. So for our long-range shooter, their accuracy just got worse. You know, got a torch. Ooh, with an antique. See? That's 1,000 gold right there. Let's go ahead and turn the light up a little bit. We're coming into a battle. My guys are weak. I can't afford to be surprised. We'll use this. All right. These guys don't bleed, which means this guy is not as helpful. So we're just going to attack and hopefully clear him out. Farthest one first. Okay. Ow. They do get blighted, though, so let's blight. Let's go ahead and blight the same dude. Knock him out quickly. Oof. Let's knock out him if we can. Oh, he's down to 1 HP. I hate that. All right, let's heal up. Ow. Let's increase our dodge. We're going to heal the same person again because they'll get more healing over time. No, stop. Oh my god. Okay, so when they're on death's door, yeah, when they're at 0 HP, they go on death's door. So you have to heal them to make it to where they don't die, because any more damage and they will die. Well, if he's going to die, I might as well use a dog treat to buff him. And hopefully do some damage here. Okay. Ow. This game is brutal, tell you. I really don't want to have to fight both of these, so I'm going to do my double. Next round. Ow. No, she's on death's door. So I can force guard on someone, which means someone else will take the damage. I think I'm going to force Unless I might just be able to do the damage to him. Yeah, we'll do the damage. Okay. Alright, so we need to heal. So we're going to feed them. Because they need food. Alright. So there's still a Death's Door recovery stage. So they're still going to get some bad bonuses. But at least they're not going to die outright right away. Tell you. Alright, let's take a look. Alright. Key. Please give something good. I don't know about that. Alright. We're only here. Now, we can heal with our campfire, but usually you want to use the campfire when you're halfway to a little over halfway done. So, to avoid doubling back, I'm going to go this way and then up. And then over. And maybe make camp when we get back down to here. We shall see. Alright. Altar calling out a small holy altar seems out of place against the backdrop of corruption. So maybe we can get something good from this. We'll use holy water. Okay. So we do extra damage until we camp. Okay, so it gives us a buff. Everyone's hungry. Everyone has to eat. This is not great. I'd really like to go into the camp with 8 food, but that doesn't look like that's going to happen. I know, poor puppy. I know. Ooh, this is not good. This guy stresses everyone. This guy stresses people too. Does no damage. Huge stress. This guy does damage. Ow. Alright. I could heal. Maybe I should heal. Maybe I should heal. Maybe I should do damage. I don't know. I feel like I should heal. Let me heal. And let me... I'd like to knock out one of them. Let me see if I can knock out this guy. There we go. There we go. This guy needs to go, though. That's not good. That's not good. More stress. Oof. He's only one stress away from triggering the next thing. Alright. Alright, he's going to die next turn, so I don't have to worry about him. He is going to cause problems. I could blight him, but my blight's not very great. I think it might be more beneficial to boost our dodge. And I guess shoot this one? Because he's the only one that can reach him. Him and the dog. Miss, miss, miss. Oh, and he's stunned too. No, not him. Oh, he's on death's door again. And he's stressed. Come on. Okay. That's not good. So this is a very interesting conundrum. So when your stress goes up, you get a virtue check. And if you're successful, you can get bolstered and get good stuff. Or if you fail, you can get bad stuff. So he's masochistic, which means he's going to try to hurt himself. Which he's on death's door, which means if he hurts himself, he dies. So, bad combination there. We need to kill them quickly and heal quickly. He is not going to let me heal him. So I have to just hope I don't miss. Get XCOM'd. Oh, good. Oh, good. Okay. So, yeah. Let's go feed him a bit. Because he's masochistic, he's not going to take the health either. We might be thinking about leaving this one early, actually. Maybe. We'll see. What things do we keep or leave? We'll take the crest. We'll drop the citrine. Antique suit of armor. Let's try anti-venom. Nope. Curing. Nope. Bandages. Nope. Holy water. Nope. I'll just open it. Oh. Okay. So it just increases my protection. Well, if I had known it was going to do that, I'd have put it on him. Alright, so I guess we keep moving. Oh. Okay, let's use... this is going to be diseased. Let's use cleansing herbs. Yeah. Let's increase the light because we cannot afford to have low light here. This shouldn't be a bad room. Okay. Move to the next room. It's gonna increase our light again because everyone's hungry. Of course they are. I need to camp soon. Just a switching. So we've got a lot of gold already. Hopefully we can just sneak in, sneak out. Oof. All right. We got to camp somewhere. We only have to explore 90% of the rooms. We might actually just do that. So how many rooms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14. Okay. So we need to explore what? 12-ish? Little 12 or 13. I think they'll be nice and let us do 12. So that means we can skip 2. So if I just go down here like this, I can skip those 2. So I think if that's the case, I'll go to the next room and camp in the next room. Experimental equipment. Antivenom? Nope. Bandages? Nope. Shovel? Nope. Torch? Ah. Cool. So it boosted the torch. Okay. We're going to keep going. Hopefully there's nothing in here. Please be no bad guys. Ooh, we can scout. There is a battle here. Okay, so we're definitely going to rest. I know you'll lose your damage and your protection and your dodge. Yeah, but we need to camp. Okay. We're going to camp. Camp for the night. So we can, if we had enough food, we could decrease stress and increase HP, but we can just do the regular amount, which is fine. He won't take food because he's masochistic. See, this is what I'm saying. It's the worst thing possible. All right, so now each of these guys has abilities that could affect and help. Like this one is great. It'll prevent nighttime ambush. So when these guys go to sleep, when they wake back up, they won't get ambushed by monsters. So that's a good one to have. We've only got 12 time units, and that takes 4 time units to use. So we'll have to see. Some people actually have an ability to remove these things, but these people might not. Let's see. I can decrease stress in some of them. Remove mortality debuffs. So we can remove all the debuffs of this death door thing, which would be good. Can't remove masochistic, but at least I can remove the bad stuff from that. So we might do that. And it's not really worth us trying to lower all these stresses because they're just going to go up anyways. So let's do the things we definitely want. We definitely want to prevent nighttime ambush because we need to make sure that we don't. We definitely want to try and remove his debuffs. Oh, it didn't work because he's masochistic. Oh, I don't see how we can protect him. I'm confident he's going to die. All right, well, can boost people's speed, increased range, skills, and damage. I mean, let's be honest, you're going to be healing people mostly. That's unfortunate. So I can just remove stress. I don't have a healing one. Let's do... That's 3, but like I said, I'm probably going to be +2 speed. Might do that, actually. Take 2 speed and then lower someone's stress. Yeah, we'll do the speed. And then we will lower stress on someone. Oh, I see. Lower stress from battles by 15%. Or lower stress by 15. We'll do this on... let's do it on the healer. She's already got bad stuff. And okay, then we'll just rest. Thank you for that. Great. So this guy who's masochistic made everyone stressed. This guy was stressed enough to go overboard, and then this guy got irrational. I swear. Well, you know what? Here. Have some buffs of holy water, because you're certainly going to need it. I don't know that this guy's going to make it to the end on this one. We shall see if we get lucky enough. Battle time. Oh, and because this person's irrational, they're not even going to take a turn. So we got this guy who's not going to take a turn. This guy who is one hit killed. I know! Pull it together, man. Exactly. All right. Well, let's just start knocking them away. That's good. This person doesn't do a lot of damage. That's the problem. He can blight, but it's 1 blight. It's not like 5 like the Plague Doctor. Nope. We just have to start whacking away and missing. Ow. Now this person's resolve is tested. Okay, he got a good one. Stalwart.
Many fall in the face of chaos, but not
So,
this one.
this is a good bonus. That's good at least. Ow. He actually tried to hurt himself. What are you doing? Stop. Goodness gracious. Oh, you're actually going to do something. I don't think he's going to let me heal him, but I'm going to try. Nope. He won't let me. I can heal this person, or I can take a shot. I think my best bet is to try and actually kill them, because otherwise they're just going to run right over me.
Masterfully executed.
And if this guy can knock this guy out, that'd be great. Yes, good, good, good. Sure, take a stab. Yeah. There you go. Whew. Got lucky. Got lucky. Made it out and got lucky. I have no way to heal you because you refuse healing. How does this work? Alright. Well, we're just going to keep moving then. Because we need to get just to that door. If we can get to this room, we'll have made it. Urn holds the ashes of departed ash. Ooh. Poison? Blight, rather? Bandage? Nope. Disease? No. Shovel? Oof. That was bad. So I used a shovel on an urn, which gave me a guilty conscience. That was not smart. All right. Scouting. Please no battles. One battle. Please no battles. One battle. We just have to get through one battle. I don't know how we're going to get through one battle, but somehow we're going to get through one battle. All right. No, I don't think we want to put you in that. Well, maybe we do. Confession booth? Sure. Okay. I guess that was because of the guilty conscience. I should have chosen someone else. Alright, here we go. We've got a battle. Let's make sure this light is high. Oh, two stress guys. They're surprised. Okay. Alright. Let's do this here. I can mark someone and buff them. So these guys can hit anyone. So I can try to attack. I won't do a ton of damage. Or I can buff him and make it to where this guy's guarded. I think that's what I'll do. So he'll take the damage for this guy for these 2 times. Okay, I could heal, or I could damage. I think damage is the best way out of this. Good. This guy. Good. Excellent. Don't hit yourself. Stop. This guy's got 1 HP, so as long as he doesn't miss, if I hit all of them, I can definitely kill this guy. I think that's what I do. Oh, he missed him. How do you miss a stunned guy? And they keep stressing each other. Eesh. Whew. He died. Doggy died. Okay. Well, I'm so glad I buffed him. Okay. Now to just make it through, I guess. Blight them. That's good. I know. I like the Houndsman too. The Houndsmaster. But sadly... let's heal. No. No heal. Damage. We do damage. We gotta do damage. We gotta do damage. Alright, so the most this guy can do is like tooth damage, but he just stresses everyone. I think I also want to make sure, because I probably won't hit him, we're going to guard him again, or rather have him guard me again. That's fine. That's fine. Stop saying things that make people stressed. Shoot him. There we go. Whew. Okay. Eat. Oh, I got a lone dog treat. Sniffs. Sorry, puppy. Puppy will have to get back on his own. Alright. Oh, 2 rooms. I gotta get to these 2 rooms. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. There's a trap up here. Who's good at traps? Not you. Ooh, none of them are. This guy's got so many bad things going for him. Alright, you're gonna have to try this. 20% chance. Nope. Nope. Ow! So his stress got to the max. He's now hopeless. He's got 1 HP. Man, this game's hard. Whew. Okay. I just gotta make it. Just gotta make it to the room. Please, no bad guys. No fights. I'm just gonna keep it light the whole way. No. There was a trap. What? No. Oh, thank goodness for that. Alright. Please, let there not be any bad guys in here. Please. Wait, let's light it up again. Oh. Okay. Yeah. I think his dodge and protection is garbage. Someone's got to take the damage. Is it my healer? Maybe? Is it this guy? I don't know. It marks him. I could just leave. Stress him out. I think that's the play. I won't have gotten the quest done. This is the only room I'll have missed. But if I had the food, I'd go backwards. Go there. I don't think I can win this fight. It's gonna be stressed. Oh, but I explored it. I will take it. I'll take it. Game mechanics. Totally legitimate game mechanics. I'll take it. I explored the room and then noped right out of there. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh my god. Yeah. Yep. Oh, he's a skilled gambler. Stun resist loss. Believes is possessed by demons. And she's diseased. Alright. Oh, this was not good. We got money. Lots of money. But, Yeah, not as good as it could have been. But we've unlocked these places, which is nice. So the guild upgrades the skills. So like if we pick a hero, we can upgrade their abilities and we can unlock the other ones that they didn't have, which is good. To upgrade this, we need portraits and crests. So reduce the cost and allow us to upgrade to the next rank. The armory allows us to upgrade their weapon and their armor, which is good. Upgrades to rank 2, armor upgrades to rank 2, and then reduce the cost of them. So that's good. Okay, we've got a lot of work to do. Oh boy. We need to reduce some stress. A lot. So this guy will only pray for stress release. So the transept is free. We're going to have him pray. Because he's got to have his stress go down. This person is very stressed. This person is also very stressed, but will do other things. So let's go ahead. So we can't go in there. There's no requirements, so we'll just go ahead and pop these in other places. What was it? This guy was good at gambling, but he won't gamble because he's God of Earring. So, tip: if you're going to put them in the gambling or any of the ones in the tavern here, do not leave equipment on them because they will either gamble them away or have them stolen. So, okay, we'll just go ahead, put you in the gambling hall. And this is probably not a good idea, but we'll put you in the penance. Okay, we need more people. What do we have? We've got a grave robber, we got a houndsmaster, and we have an abomination. So houndsmaster we know about already. We like these. These are good. So we'll definitely take one of these. Grave robber. These guys are really good at getting critical hits. They throw daggers. They do blights. Better blights than the other one. They also have the ability to attack in the front. So really good. I like these characters. The grave robber's good. Take that. And the abomination. The abomination is a strange one because he has the ability to turn into kind of like a werewolf thing. Now, when he turns into a werewolf, he stresses everyone in your party out, but he does more damage and has more attacks and more abilities. When he comes out of the werewolf phase, he releases some stress. He relieves some stress of your teammates, but yeah. So while he's not a werewolf, he can stun and do blight stuff and heal himself. When he is in the werewolf phase, he can bite and rake and slam. So he's a fun person to use. But is dangerous with stress. So you have to have people that are they have to be what do I want to say? Able to handle stress well. So we're almost at our full capacity. We are at our full capacity. So I'm actually going to increase the size of our roster so that next time around we've got more people. Any good trinkets? No, there's not. We do have these, which are good. Well, I say good. They're okay, but our person's in that gambling thing right now, so. Or it's in that place, but we still won't bother with it. Yeah, okay. Can we upgrade? What are we going to take for our next mission? I guess the thing. We need someone to be our tanky frontline guy, and I think the abomination will be that guy. Although he can't manacle in the front, So maybe, do we have... We need someone to be in the front, and I don't know that anyone's good for the front. We could put him in the front. We just have to swap out his abilities. So we could put him in the front. This guy in second. This guy in third. And then our healer in fourth. Maybe. I guess. Let's do some upgrading of abilities first, because we don't have... this guy needs a party heal. So let's unlock that. Yep. This way they can heal everyone at once, which is good. Let's get rid of... Let's get rid of this one. Put that one on. Okay. I think we want that person in third position. We can put... this person's better in the second position. It's very difficult. So we could do... third position. No, fourth position. No. Third position, fourth position, second position. And I guess this guy in the first. And we'll just do that. Heavy damage load. Heavy damage load. Let's do this. We need something to hit up front. So that will be... I suppose both of these. Because that doesn't shoot up front. Some of these only work... See, not all of these work while you're in the front position. So we'll do these two. We've got to watch out for how much gold we've got. And... You're okay? Yeah, you're okay. It's very difficult. Let's go ahead and unlock the pick to the face. And we'll take that and ditch the shadow fade. Okay. Okay. All right. We're going to go with this. We're going to do a small mission. A small mission. We can go to the Weald here. Grave Robber. Okay. We could use that. That's a short run. That's fine. Let's set up our lineup here real quick. Third position, fourth position, second position. There we go. Warrior's cap. Good for bounty hunter. We don't have a bounty hunter. Bounty hunters are fun. They move people around. They grapple people and bring them back and stuff. Abomination could be good. That's a medium. We don't want to do a medium one. We don't want to do a medium one. We'll try going to a new place. We'll do this short room battles one. We'll do this one. And let's go ahead and load up. So Grave Robber always gets a shovel, and the Houndsman gets the thing. Let's do a couple keys. We need some food. Let's do a couple more shovels. Some torches. Let's do a bit more food. That should be alright. It's just a short mission. Okay, let's go with that. Alright.
Corruption has soaked the soil.
Alright.
Life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
So one thing I had that was dumb. I forgot to swap out the abilities. How can you tell? This one is really bad. How can you tell whether Necromancer is a nerd? How can you tell whether Necromancer is a nerd? I don't know. How can you tell whether Necromancer is a nerd? If he's... if he lives with his mummy. That's that's good. I like that. That's bad. That is very cringe worthy. That is so good. All right, I'll take that. That's good. All right. So I made a bit of a mistake, and that is I bought these abilities, but I forgot to switch them onto the character, which means he can't attack anyone in the front. Yet he's in the front, but none of his abilities work whilst being in the front, except for this one. So I might have to move him with her. She has some abilities which work well in the front. She has one ability. Yeah. None of these have front working abilities, do they? Not really. This guy sort of does. This was a mistake. I can't believe I... See, if you don't set these, you don't get to swap them out. Oh, you... Let's just pretend I didn't say that, and that I'm actually not an idiot. Let's just pretend. Let's just pretend. Because I actually am an idiot. I played this game a lot. I have. I didn't know you could swap them while fighting. That's new to me. That's new to me. That means I could also swap these out, and I didn't know I could do that either. Well, I guess you can always learn something new. That was embarrassing. Yeah, that was embarrassing. Okay, well that's fine. I'm happy that I could do that, because that meant that I didn't have, like, you know, a very bad chance of doing this. All right, where are we going? Oh, great! It's a straight line path, no double backing. We're just gonna book it through. Now the Weald has a whole bunch of blighting creatures. All of their damages are all just to blight. These guys are annoying because it usually takes a bit to do damage to them. They're not terribly resistant to bleed, so I'm just going to try to bleed them all. Okay, well, didn't quite work. So I can point blank shoot. This is a simple thing that just buffs myself, sort of. This one is a bleed, has a bleed effect. And this one is just a big hit, basically. So I could hit one of these two. But I just need to make sure I hit. Does it clear corpses? It does not, but it might knock back. Let's go ahead and do this. Oh, it knocks myself back. What? Oh, knock back one to myself. Oh, I didn't pay attention to that. I thought it knocked back the enemy. Okay, well, I don't need any of this, so let's go ahead and stun the back one.
The way is lit. The path is clear. You require only the strength to follow.
Okay, I'll pay attention to this next time. Yee. Okay, so I'll swap the order back. See this, if I'd have paid attention to this, I would have got this one, because this one is an ability that when I'm in the second position, I can attack and it moves me forward one. And it activates Riposte, which is good too. So I'll pay attention to that next time, and I'll probably pick that up. Alright, so who do I want to be looting? Maybe... I'll take the Grave Robber. Oh. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Alright. Keep on going. A chest. Someone dropped this recently. It has a lock on it. We'll use a key. It's got some food, portrait, citrine. Ooh. I didn't bring any holy water. Ooh. So this is a special mission. If I defeat the Eldritch that's in there, I get good loot. But I am fighting the Eldritch. I'm full on health, low on stress. Sure, why not? Let's go ahead and try to kill this guy. So it's pure dark, and it swapped us around. Not the greatest. Let's swap out, because I need to move forward, otherwise I can't do anything. He's not blight resistant. Let's see if we can blight him. Okay, he's blighted. Good. You... I could maybe stun him, but he's pretty stun resistant. I can mark the target, or I can move back 2. Don't really want to move back that far. I really just want to move back 1. You know what? Let's mark him first, so that his protection goes down. Oh, great. He summoned dudes. Two damage per round. Alright, let's stun one of these things. Oof. Okay. Ow. Yeah. I will counter that blight. And I will instead knife this dude. There we go. There we go. So I need to. I'm just not in the right spot for any of this. I can increase my damage, accuracy, and crit. Let me do that. So that'll focus me, buff me up. You are going to do a party heal. Heal everyone. With one. You know, I don't really want to stun either. Well, let's see if we can get him to bleed. Alright, sure. Bleeding is good. Oh, sure. Move to the front. Be my guest. Oof. Oof. Okay. We're again gonna crit this guy, hopefully. There you go. Alright. So this does more bleed damage. And it lowers their speed. There we go. Crit this guy. Alright. You need to heal the dude there. Heal him. It's better, I guess, getting there. Alright, we're going to stop your bleed. We're going to have a dog treat. And we're going to, I guess, try to make him bleed again. Maybe try to hit him. We don't have any abilities while we're in this position. But I guess we can mark him. We can mark him or bleed more. I think we bleed. More bleed. More bleed is more good. That was good. That's fine. Move forward. Yes, make it easier for me to hit. You can stop that. That's no good. We don't like that. Ow. Man. Stop the bleed. Alright, we're going to try to do more bleeding. Okay, you resisted that. That's fine. The blighting is nearly done. But I'm going to hit with that. Crit again. So he's going to take 6 damage next turn. The big dude is dead. So now it's just a matter of healing. There we go. That's the type of heals we need. Finally, let's do more bleed damage, I think. Oh, he dodged. Of course he did. Miss. Oh my god. What? What happened? Don't hit that one. No. Stop. Stop. Ugh. Okay. So 1 damage, 1 health. Let's kill him. He's going to die. I need to be able to heal. Okay, sure. Blight him too. Heal you. That was quite the hit. All right. But we got some good stuff. We got Ancestral Scroll, 25% healing skills, 25% stress skills, 10% stress. So, you get more stress, but you do more healing. That's a elite item, epic item, though. A lot of gold. And, yeah, stuff. Okay, but the lights went out. All right. We need, you know what? Here, you can have, oops. You can have that. Yeah. Whew, all right. We still haven't completed the room battles here, but that's okay. Shovel. Oh, wait. I need to reorder. You go here. You go here. There we go. All right. $51. Let's use a torch. I need to fight so that I can heal, but not deal with the blights. Oh, why do you move around? All right. So these guys are not hugely affected by blight, but they are damaged by bleed at least. Okay, we're gonna do this. Hopefully bleed them. There we go. The blight's not gonna work, but I should be able. I can attack both these and do bleed resist. You are in the worst place possible. So you're going to move back one, because I can't even heal while you're there. Yeah. Let's go ahead and... Ow. Minus 10 dodge. Ow. Ow.
As life ebbs, terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Can I do party heal? I can in the second position. Good. I guess we just keep hitting the same one. I mean, the marking damage doesn't do much. These guys are the ones that are painful. I guess we'll just... Yeah. Okay. Party heal. Oh, that was good. There you go. That's what we needed. Oh, blight. All right. See if I move back though. She can't heal. I didn't want to pass. I hit the wrong button. Wrong button. Wrong button. Alright. There's that. See if I can get him to... he resisted the blight, but that's alright. Oh, okay. And he died. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Man, these have been just super hard. I mean, now that people are in positions, I can actually do some damage, but... That's the problem with being out of order. If you're out of position, out of order, you can do nothing. So... It's really unfortunate. You've got disease and blight. 4 damage per round. Okay, we got to clear that blight. And you missed. And you can't heal because you're out of position. Good God. Escape cloud. Let's move back. I didn't even get to attack. You just chose your own. Let's see. The blight's not too bad. Oh, finally. Party heal. There you go. Okay. More damage. Almost there. Almost there. It's taking a while. Finally. Finally. All right. We'll take these things. I don't even know if this has been worth it or not, but we'll see. You know what could have been dangerous is I could have put this on the houndsman and lost it. What's the danger? 2 damage, 1 damage. Yeah. Let's just take a look and see what we got. We still have another room battle. Like, we haven't even gone that far. We've got a battle there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Let's go with this. Try to heal when we can. Let's put these people back in order. And, yeah, we'll just see what we can do. Four damage. Yeah, right. Cure the blight. I'd probably regret doing that, but we'll see. Alright. Let's keep going. Bandage, sure. Oh, journal page. Do I care about that? Oh, I can't use the dog treat, so. Okay, battle's coming up. I'm just gonna keep it light because it is not looking good. Okay, 3-on-3. We will go ahead and try to bleed out one of these. She does her knife damage on the second, so let's do this one. So we'll bleed that one, and we should maybe we blight this one actually. No, we just kill him. And you missed. Of course you missed. Party heal. These people are missing. I'm getting XCOM left and right. Pew. Ow. Ow. Oof, bleed. You moving does not help, you know that. Alright, let's blight this one. Uh, 2 damage per round. He's not going to die this time. I need to heal, so I can't move backwards. So let's just see if I can big time hit this guy. Okay. Slice and dice. Ouch. Ow. I'm actually okay with that. You went back in position. Okay. Party heal. This one is paranoid and so therefore won't get health. Okay. Why do you miss? Oh, it's because you're Death's Door, aren't you? Yeah. Okay. You let me one-on-one heal you. That's fine. That's 2 damage. You'll die. I should be able to kill him. Good. Move it along. Ow. He's dead. Okay. 2 damage per round. Let's blight him one more time. So he's definitely dead whenever he comes up. I'm just biding time because I want to get to the healer. And now we're going to heal you. There we go. Okay, there we go. That was garbage, but that's okay. Do I have anything? Let's do the medicinal herbs to cleanse. Nope. No, this is only going to hurt me, I think. Let's try using shovel. Nope. Torch. Nope. I don't have the item for it. I'm pretty sure you need the anti-blight. The attack animations are really good. Yeah. They are good. I mean, the artwork is fantastic. The scenery is just immersive. It's just challenging right now. I got a partial shot at potentially getting hurt here. Okay, so nothing was in it. If you have the not the bandages, but if you have the anti-venom, you can search through it safely. Okay. Almost there. We still have one more room battle we're waiting to get to. Everyone's hungry. I have just enough food for that. I also have just enough shovels for that. Thank goodness for that. A grave. But you are a grave digger. Oh, I just got 2 diseases. Man, this person is really struggling. I think if I have a shovel, it's not so bad, but I didn't bring a shovel. I didn't have any more shovels. Oof. Oh, and you changed the order again. All these guys are going to attack. They have a chance to give rabies as well, which is not great. All you can do is this, but that's okay. And you missed. Oh, it's because you got 2 diseases on you. We're going to do a party heal. And you are going to slice. So he's dead. Good. Ow. Man. This person is not good. Man, he's gonna take 9 damage. I don't have a way of stopping it either. Oh wait, why is the light so low? Let's try to hit him big here. Party heal. Okay. Ow. Oops, stress resolve tested. Ah, abusive. This is not good. Now, you've been missing. You've been missing. Do I go for the 1 damage to kill? I think so. Because I really can't take more of these hits. Ow. Oh, got lucky. Ow. Party heal. Stop attacking that one. Good gracious. Okay, we need to swap. Because I need to heal her specifically. There we go. Ugh. Got lucky. Alright. So you're going to take 3 more damage. That's okay. Oh my good gracious. An old coffin slightly ajar. Sure. Nothing of value inside. Alright. So we haven't finished because it says 100% of room battles. And there's 2 rooms left. That means there's at least 1 more battle left. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to try. Oh, nope. we're not going to be able to continue. I don't have a shovel, and I'll just go insane with that. So I think we're just going to have to call it here. Yep. We're going to get stressed, but nothing we can do. I don't have enough health. So that wasn't great. We lost a dude. We didn't make up enough money. We couldn't even complete a basic mission. Good gracious. This one's not doing so well. All right.
My obsession caused this great foulness, and it is shameful that I must rely on
Yeah. Well, at least we can remove diseases now. We've got plenty of them. This person's got tons. And a lot of stress, too. All right. Let's deal with the stress first. Put you in there. Let's put you in here. Okay. That's going to have to be it for now. I guess I can increase, or rather I can fix your disease. How much does it cost to remove tetanus? $750. All right, fine. We need more people. Okay, all right. We got some cool ones here. We've got another highwayman. We've got another plague doctor. And we have an occultist. I like the occultists because they are completely random in what some of the things they do. This is some of the best healing you can get. You heal between 0 and 13. So you can heal for a lot, or you can heal for nothing. And there's a chance in your healing you might cause your guy to bleed, which doesn't sound great. When you do a combo of this guy with the plague doctor's health, because he'll heal just like 1, but he'll cure bleed. So you can heal with the occultist, and if he causes a bleed, have the other guy fix the bleed. But I definitely like the occultist. It's a good healer. Plague doctors, I mean, we've seen that they're good. Highwaymen, it's another damage dealer, which we might pick up. We got the room. We might as well take them for now. We do need some money. So we're going to sell these extra things we don't need. Okay, that gave us some money because we have to be able to, bolster the next thing. So our antiquarian is back, ready to go. So we might take this person with us because we can get more money. So we'll probably take this person. Our tanky dude is still there. What did it say? He was inspired with holy worship, and he's going to stay in prayer. So he won't come out yet. So we don't have a tanky dude. So we might actually use our beast to be our tanky dude. We can put this guy up front like we did last time. And we might heal with this guy and throw in a witch doctor as well. I think that's the play. I'd like to unlock some abilities, but I don't have the gold for that. So we're just going to have to take what we get. This guy, all he does is he does debuffs and heals, really. He doesn't do a whole bunch of other things, but that's fine. So this guy's anemic and sickly. Ugh. Okay. those are the two things we had before. That's fine. That's fine. It's not bad. Does this guy have... What does this guy have? This guy has the stun. So the only difference between him and him is the stun or the vapors. So I can buff myself, or I can stun the enemy and clear corpses. I think I'll take the vapors, actually. So we'll put him on there. This guy has a front shot. Okay, he's got some things that can be used up front. That's fine. He just won't be using his pistols. And he's fine in the back. So he's my number 2 slot. Okay, we're good. We're good to go. We're good to go. So we're going to have Pippin here in the front. Because Dismas needs to... I didn't put him anywhere, did I? I need to put him somewhere. Oh, wait, I was going to take the Antiquarian. Okay, so we're going to take the Antiquarian instead of the Plague Doctor. It's a little less damage, but that's fine. We want him in the back, him in second, and him in third, so that we get money, basically. Before I go, I want to go back here and put you... Let's have you drinking, because I want to lower his stress. Okay, so we are all good to go. Now we have to pick a place. We can go back to the wheel, but I don't want to deal with blight right now, especially since I don't have a way of curing blight. I don't have a way of curing blight, so I'm not going to bother with going to a place with blight. Warrens, it's a bunch of tunnels and stuff. I don't remember if there's anything good or bad in there. I don't want a long one. I want a short one, though. Let's do... All these are room battles. I guess I could go to the Cove as well. All these still are room battles. What do we need more of? We need deeds. Does any of these provide deeds? This one provides deeds. We'll do this one. This is a short mission, so we won't need a whole bunch of stuff. Oops. Sorry. Let's take some shovels, some keys, some torches. Torches. I'm almost out of money. This should be short. Should be short. Let's see. All right. We're going to make money. That's the hope. That's the hope. That's the dream. That's the dream. It's to make money. All right. All right, so we've got curio, a trap, and another curio. Bam. We'll use the Antiquarian. It's locked. That's not a problem. Key. Bam. Who is best at traps? You are, but not by much. 40%. Just made it. Okay. Another curio. And another antique. See, this is why we bring them around. That's 1,000 gold right there. Money run. That's what we want. Let's go. Scouting again. Curio, trap, curio, room battle. Okay. So that will increase the light level. We don't necessarily want to do that. All these X's show that they don't do anything. We haven't tried the herbs. Let's try the herbs. Ah, nice. So the herbs give us money. Making money. Ow. That was unfortunate. Let's turn the light up a bit. Another locked curio case. More money, please. Ooh, that was big. Got deeds, emerald, gold, another antique, and a portrait. That's good. Alrighty, here we go. So these guys are all surprised. Now this guy goes first. He can blight the middle two, which are both very low on blight, so that will definitely affect them. That's 2 points of damage for 3 rounds, which is good. He can attack one guy and stun them, not for a lot of damage. I'm going to try to hold off on using his transform ability because I don't want him to spook all my guys just yet. We still have a ways to go, so we're going to blight him. This dude can debuff an enemy, and he can also put a hex on them, which lowers their dodge and marks them. Now, this guy has an ability which does damage. Oh, but he's not in the right position to use that. Neither is this one. So it's a matter of, do I want to lower their dodge, or do I want to lower their damage and their protection? There's a few here that I know do damage, but I think I'm going to put the hex on this guy. Maybe? Sure. Put the hex on this guy. So that we can then attack him for a good amount of damage. Okay. And then I think, do I want to bolster our dodge? Might be able to kill this guy outright right now. That might be the better play. Okay, so now they act. Ow. Okay. So, oh, that's right. They were stunned, so now they get to go again. Okay. We are going to... I think we're just going to blight again, honestly. More blight. More blight, more damage. Ow. We're going to go ahead and heal you. See, look at that. 12 health. And he resisted the bleed. He's the best healer. The absolute best healer. So I'm going to either hit him for a good amount of damage. Let's do that. Knock him out. Best thing you can do is knock him out quick. And I think I'll buff my own guy's dodge right now. Because I have to do some finagling with the corpse in the middle. You're supposed to have been dodged. Let's hit him. Eat. Okay. We're actually gonna blight again. We're stun. Let's stun. That was good, because now he should die pretty soon. So let's see. Let's do a weakening curse on this guy. Oh, he resisted it. Of course he did. Okay. So he will die next round he starts. So just gotta worry about him. Ow, stop hitting him. Bam. We'll go ahead and self-heal. We'll just increase dodge, because why not? I want to see if I can get the heal going. Yeah, let's heal the first guy. 11, look at that. And he resisted the best healer. Best healer. Cultist, best healer. Alright. Scouting ahead. What do we got? Curio, Trap Curio, and a room battle with treasure. Let's go. Okay. So this one, if I have the medicinal herbs, I get money from. We'll take that. And we got herbs back. Perfect. So we didn't lose anything. Trap. Made it through. Now there's another curio here. Now the books. The books are a strange one because you can get different things with the books. If you burn the books, you instantly go to a stress test, which, depending on how your virtue is, if your virtue is good, you potentially get a better buff to your character. But also, of course, you can get the bad buffs. I'm pretty sure none of these other items do anything to the books. And if you read them, it might be good, it might be bad. So that was a good quirk, an Unholy Slayer. So I didn't get the stress, I just got the buff from it. So that's fine. Torch. Alright, room battle with treasure. And they're surprised. Fantastic. This might be the time to bump out the big dude. Let's do a hex on this guy. Lower his dodge. He didn't get the dodge lowered because he was resistant to it. That's fine. I could blight one of these guys. It's not a lot of damage from that blight. I think I just want to do the attack, honestly. Yeah. I could blight both. I could stun one. Or I could transform. Well, let's just go ahead and do that. So that's the werewolf form here. Abomination form. So we can... Rake increases our damage of the next rake. And Rage allows us to hit one guy for a lot. So for instance... Well, when we hit, we do a lot of damage. Got XCOM there. We'll hit the front guy. Yeah, there we go. Ow. Ow. Can we do this again? Actually get it this time? Man. This guy's damage is supposed to be really good. Why? Let's heal him. I hate these bayonet guys. Okay, so we got a bleed. So he healed 10, he'll lose 3. That's still a good trade-off. Honestly, I don't know if it's worth staying in this form. Let's just stun him. Another very bad joke. Why does everybody love hit points? Why does everybody love hit points? I don't know. Why does everybody love hit points? Because they're the life of the party. they're the life of the party. Well, you're not wrong. It was good. It was good. It was good. They're the life of the party. Yep. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I need to get rid of something. I don't know what to get rid of. I'm not quite in the place for getting rid of torches yet, because I still got a ways to go, and I got it all back. I don't want to get rid of food. Shovel is good to keep. I need that key for that chest, probably. I want the crests. What do I get rid of? Holy water? Probably, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It's unlocked. I could have used my key.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Alright, 100% of room battles. Now, there could be a room battle up here. I don't know. Let's go see. Put that in. Make some money. Cool. Ooh, okay. Stressful incantation. So he stresses and lowers the light level, which is not great. Alright. Let's... Wow. Cool. He was decimated, that's for sure. Let's heal up. No. Let's hex this guy so his dodge is not that great. And then we will stun him if we can, because he's an annoying character. And then we will slice and dice. Ow. Let's do that. Cool. Alright, now we can play around with this. We'll stun him. And we'll let the healer do some heals. I should have done damage. I don't know why I did that. 13 to 19, 11 to 17. We'll heal you first. Perfect. See? The best healer. Easily. Why the other one is considered healer, I'll never know. Yes, you gotta bleed. What? 3 damage. You still won. Bam. There you go. Look at that. Look at that.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates.
I don't really want to get rid of these because we might get better loot, and this is only 175 gold and 250. That's not a lot that we're leaving behind in the grand scheme of things, because these could open up bigger loot pools, so we'll just ignore that. We will pop a torch. Ow. What's the rest of the bleeding? Let's go ahead. Their attack posts. I'm serious, the animations are really cool. You don't really need to heal anyone right now. Your protection is high. Your dodge is high. Let's do him, because he always does a ton of damage. And we will slice you. We will blight. So this is kind of cool, because this guy's in first and second position, he counts as 2 and 3, so I could technically blight both of these. I think I might actually do that. Oh, they resisted the blight. Oh. Ow. That's the only drawback to the occultist. He does not have a group heal. Oof, that was nice. That's why I debuffed him. Ow. Oof, they all got bleeds. Let's heal you up, actually. Because you have to heal everyone else out. Okay. I have decided it is time for the big boy to come out. Come on. Alright, big boy. Let's do some damage. Let's rage against you. There we go. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what I'm talking about. Ow. That hurt. Oh, but you're in a position now you can shoot. Sure. Let's shoot the guy in the back. We'll take that. We will... Let's just rage. We're going to heal you. Okay, so not as great. That's okay. Just grape shot everyone. How do you miss? How do you miss? Okay, well. I think you are the one I want to really get rid of. Get rid of him. Okay, you need to heal this dude. Okay, he is going to bleed for 9 though, so we're going to have to apply a bandage to him. Good. Very nice. Gold. Bunch of good stuff. Let me bandage you. I feel like I should take that gold now. Question is, what do I get rid of? Maybe the onyx? Or maybe I just use these. I don't know. Maybe we use... let's just use this on one of them. Which has got the worst debuffs. 3 rounds of 6 dodge. Dodge and speed. Let's do that. We'll take that. We'll ignore that. Let's go back to the normal order. Okay, so we're here. We should be safe to walk backwards, as long as lights don't get too low. And then we'll probably need to eat food once we get to the next place. Okay, let's eat up some of that. Okay. Let's keep moving. Oh, I used the wrong one. Rats. No, if I try to open it, I'll get diseased. I don't want to get diseased. Let's go ahead and we'll blight both these guys. Yeah, it's a problem without having enough materials. 2 damage. Oh, wow. Okay. You have at it.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Bam. Sure thing. Take that. I could lower the damage of this dude. I think I should heal first. Who do I heal? I heal you. Good. Good. Next, I will heal you. Man, he is not resistant to bleed, is he? No, he is not. That's okay. We'll just kill him. So we'll take 2 more damage. That's okay.
As victories mount,
Jade.
so will resistance.
We do only have 1 more place to go. I guess what's the likelihood of a bandage being needed? Meh. 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 I don't know. We'll see. Last room, which is a battle, because that's the mission. It is a battle. All right. I know that shovels would be bad. Try anti-venom. Okay, that has no effect. Burning? It's already been burnt, so that has no effect. Maybe holy water or something would have had some effect. I guess I can reach in. Cool. We'll take it. Hunger. Knew that was coming. Okay. I'm going to use these foods before we go in on you. Because we're going to fight a battle. All right. So, first things first. What do we want to do? That guy is going to slash. That guy is going to snipe. That guy is going to stress everyone out. I don't want that. So I need something that lowers dodge. That's going to be this hex. We'll hex him and mark him. And then we will attack this dude. Good job. All right. Now, this guy's marked. Let's go ahead and start doing damage to him. Maybe we go full on with this guy. No, we might not have to. Let's see, 6 damage, 15 damage. Let me stun him so he doesn't stress anymore. Because I should be able to kill him next turn. He just wants to move backwards. He just wants to stab. Hack and slash. I can kill you. Good. No more stress. You, I can stun. Oh, he missed. Okay. Ow. Okay. Let's increase our dodge. Hopefully we don't take any more big hits. Let's heal up you. Good. Oof. Okay, so he moved forward, which means the only thing I'm going to be able to do to attack is to transform, so we'll do that. We will attack big dude. Yeah. Attack big dude. And slice him. Ah, 1 HP. Actually, I think I could actually kill him. Killed him with a hex. Nice. Very nice. And now you can use all sorts of weapons. But probably best to slice. There we go.
Success so clear.
Let's do this last curio real quick.
Merely a trick of the light.
Ornate Holy Fountain. I don't have anything to put in the Holy Fountain. Probably will reduce stress. Who do I want to reduce stress on most? Actually, you, because... Oh.
Glittering gold, trinkets and baubles,
Okay.
paid for in blood.
All right, well, we just did it. The only one we missed was that Iron Maiden, but we didn't have the bandages for it. So, quest complete. We've got a lot of money, which is good.
All my whole.
19,000 gold. That was perfect. That's why we take the Antiquarian. Why do I keep getting stuck on that? They'll earn some XP and a quirk. Let's see. Oh, so he's soft, which is not good. But he's good stress in the ruins. This guy became tough. Good. This guy, night blindness. Minus 10% damage as torches below 26. Well, if the torch is below 26, that means we're really, really roughing it. So that one's not actually as bad as it seems. Enlightened, only meditate for stress relief. That's not great, because if that's blocked, then he can't relieve stress. Yeah, that's the best. So Dismas went on a drunken bender and hasn't been seen since the previous evening. So he's missing. He's like, I can't even use him because he's missing. That's funny. So this person got a trait called Calm, which is not good because lowers damage in the first round, but that's a healer, so maybe it's not a big deal. And this one is cured of tetanus, which is good. So that's what happened with our dudes. We got the Survivalist, last upgrade. This is the camp abilities that we can unlock, which we might do with that at some point. So we still have some guys to fix. We've got gold now, so let's cure some of these diseases. Tetanus of the fits. Accuracy is killing me on both of these. I'll take out tetanus first. There's actually upgrades that you can potentially cure more than one disease. You can reduce costs here. Maybe I should have upgraded these before I did that, but that's okay. We're going to get rid of some traits too. Got some people who have stress that we need to get rid of. Let's take a look at who's in the stagecoach. Got another Crusader, another Cultist, another Plague Doctor. The Cultists, I swear, are fantastic. Fantastic guys. I might actually just increase the roster just to have more people. Although, let's see, is there anyone I don't want to have on here? Don't really want the Musketeer, but we spent all that time just to get those boots, so I kind of feel compelled to keep it. That's our moneymaker. Got to keep that. I like this person as a weapon. She's just not doing well. I guess we don't need another plague doctor more than an occultist. I don't know. We really need to start upgrading these so that we can upgrade our weapons and armor. That requires deeds and crests. What does this need to upgrade? Deeds and crest. Yeah. So it's probably not worth us upgrading the roster because we really need to upgrade these things. Like the weapons and the armor. Let's upgrade the weaponsmith so we can upgrade weapons.
Mold the metal. We are raising an army.
Let's upgrade to rank to skills and reduce the cost.
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
And no, I don't want that. And let's get rid of this plague doctor because I don't need this plague doctor. Not really. Not at the moment. But I really could use this occultist. And I really could use another tank character because I don't have another tank character. So we'll take this guy. I hate to see the plague doctor go, but we can get another one. And we need the extra healer because this healer is just, I mean, the heals from this is just amazing. We do have to get rid of some of these traits though, because some of them are just terrible. Let's pick someone who we really need, and let's get rid of some of their bad traits. Like this one. This one's got so many bad traits. I just don't even know. I just don't even know. You're in the medicine thing already. You just need stress to be gone, but you are pretty bad as well. Honestly, some of these aren't that bad. The soft is not good. That guy's soft is not good. That's what we're going to get rid of. We're going to get rid of Pippin's soft. Before I do this, let's reduce the cost.
Curious methodologies and apparatus can calm even the most tormented soul. The front line of this war is not in the dungeon.
Get rid of soft. Okay. That's good. Fragile's not good either, but that's okay. Okay. All right, so we've got some good stuff. We've got some items, which is good. We've got some people. None of these are really things that I want. We've got some money now, which is good. So we can outfit ourselves when we go out, and we can upgrade people when we decide to go out as well. So we're doing well. The next set of missions, these probably will cycle, but we've upgraded ruins. We need to start doing some of these. These are some short ones, which we should be able to just knock out pretty quickly. Oh, that's not bad. The occultist. So yeah, so we did good. It was a good first run. First couple of runs. Yeah, I'm pleased with that. It was a good start. It's definitely a good start. Next time we do this, we'll try to be, I guess, a little bit more careful. And we'll go from there. Maybe we can, maybe once we start upgrading people, it won't be so bad. We had some rough times these first couple ones. Oh boy, I tell you, some rough times. I'm actually going to put that back in the chest for now, because we might want to put that on one of the occultists or something. But yeah, okay, really good stuff. We will go ahead and probably call it here, and maybe we'll look for someone to raid. Let's see here. Anyone else playing Darkest Dungeon? Okay, well, we've got to go. We got to go raid this one just because of the name. So we'll go ahead and we'll raid this person here. Let me go ahead and let's do this. And let me do this. Yeah, thank you all for being here. And we will... Oops. Let me get the name right so I don't go to the wrong person. We will pick up tomorrow with something. Tomorrow is Fun Friday, so I don't know what tomorrow will be, but we'll do something. We'll do something fun game. So yeah, thank you all for being here. I hope it was fun, and yeah, we'll do some more thrilling Thursdays with some more thrilling things next time. So Fun Fridays will be fun. All right, thank you all, and GG's.